Brown the meat and set aside. Add onions and peppers, garlic, rosemary and thyme, tomato paste and tomato. Add the pre-fried meat.
This is my braised oxtail and Gruyere sandwich. Stop what you're doing and watch because you're gonna absolutely love this. Let's make it. After seasoning, aggressively brown your oxtails on all sides and put them aside. Scrape those brown bits off the bottom of the pot. It's all flavor. Dump in your chopped onions, celery, carrots. Give those a mix for a few. 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. Give it a mix. 2 cups of red wine. Cheers. 8 cups of beef broth. Drop your oxtails into the braising liquid, toss in a few bay leaves, and simmer on low for 4 hours. You will know they're done by the extreme tenderness. Take them out to cool, pick off the meat, put it aside, strain the braising liquid to use as a dipping sauce. Thank me later. Now let's assemble. Top your bread up with nothing but oxtail meat. Yes, indeed. Add some red peppers, some freshly grated Gruyere, paint on some braising sauce. Broil in the oven for about 2 minutes. Picasso. Please follow me for more.
Make oxtail with me.
Let's make oxtail.
Making oxtail does not have to be an all-day affair. I'm going to use the pressure cooker. This is my washed clean oxtail. I'm going to use dry seasonings to marinate that, followed by my homemade sofrito, which is peppers, onions, garlic, and cilantro. Let that marinate for 1 hour or overnight. Medium-high heat in the pot. We're going to brown the oxtail. Do it in batches. Do not overcrowd the pot. Pour water in the bowl with the marinade, and we're going to use that to deglaze our pot. Add tomato paste, and this is the beginning of our sauce. Put the Instant Pot on saute mode. Add your brown meat, your sauce blend, peppers, onions, and cilantro. And you're going to boil that for about 15 minutes, and we're going to pressurize this for 45 minutes. Make sure the valve is down and that the knob is on the seal mode. When the valve has risen, that means it is pressurizing. Later, we're going to release the pressure carefully and open the lid. We have a lot of sauce, so we're going to make this into more of a gravy, so we're going to let that saute. Look how that meat falls off the bone. And you serve with whatever you want. You guys enjoy.
So I'm going to show you guys how my mom makes her oxtails. This has been seasoning for I think about like a couple days, and yeah, we're just gonna, I don't know what the seasonings are, maybe I'll write it in the comments, but I'm just gonna show you guys the whole process of cooking them. There was just oil heating up here, and now she just poured the oxtails in here. So she leaves it here for a while, and then we transfer it to the pressure cooker because obviously they gotta get soft. So I'm gonna show you. Come back. So in the pressure cooker pot, my mom cut up some red onion, cilantro, red bell pepper, and we're gonna add a little bit of tomato paste in here as well. And then the oxtails have been cooking up for like, I would say like 10-15 minutes. We're about to transfer them into the pressure cooker. I forgot to show you guys, but my mom added some of this red wine called La Fuerza. And they're still cooking up in here. They're not in the pressure cooker yet. Oh yes. So it's gonna be pressure cooking for like 15 to 20 minutes. I'm gonna show you guys that after. Pushing the air out, and we're about to open her up. We put them back into the pot, and my mom is now straining a lot of the fat that was excess. There's so much fat. You're gonna get rid of all of that, or like most of it. Okay, yeah, okay.
Hey y'all, so this is how it all started. Those are my seasonings. Those are my oxtails, carrots, and onions, my Trinity, and that kitchen bouquet browning sauce. Quarter cup of flour, quarter cup of oil, low heat, stir it till it reaches that peanut butter color. You're gonna go ahead and brown your oxtails, and on that saute function, after they've been browned, add your Trinity, let the water cook out, add your garlic, add your roux and your seasonings and some water. That's my kitchen bouquet because I wanted a specific color. So you add it until you get the color that you like. You're gonna add the oxtails, cook this on high pressure for 40 minutes, natural release for 20 minutes. Open it up, take your gasket, throw it in the freezer for a few minutes because you're gonna add your potatoes, carrots, and onions. Take that cold gasket, put it back on, put it on high pressure for 5 minutes and quick release. The potatoes are perfectly cooked, the oxtails will fall apart and delicious.
So this is how you make oxtail. This is halal meat, so all the blood is being drained from it. I also clean the meat with lemon, lime and vinegar. And I add the all-purpose seasoning. Now I add all the dry seasoning. I don't add no onions till the last part. So this is a vegeta. It's a dry seasoning mix including thyme, dry onion, garlic. I think it's got red onion as well. And I'm adding in pimento and turmeric as well. And I mix that in to make sure the meat's complete. Now, I season up my meat with the dry seasoning because when you put this in the pot, it's going to be hot. The olive oil is going to be really hot and you don't want your onions and the seasoning to burn and you want to scald and cook down the meat. So you just put on a dry seasoning first. You can get seasoning that's got the onion flavour and everything. The dry onion flavour, you can rub that in, yeah? Then you add the browning. This is good because it makes the meat brown and it gives it a colour. So this is when you put the meat inside the pot now, you make the meat cook down and get soft. Once the meat is soft, you cut up your onion, your spring onion, your sweet pepper, your tomato, your carrot, and then you get your butter bean and you put it in. You only add this once the meat is soft. You can keep adding water till the meat is cooked down and soft before you add the vegetables. And then, yeah, this is it, oxtail.
Galera, quer aprender a fazer essa rabada deliciosa, maravilhosa, desmanchando? Vem aqui que eu vou explicar pra vocês. Rabada, alho picadinho, tomatinhos, coentro, delícia, cebola, batatinhas, limão, salsão, cenoura e um copinho de vinho, claro. Frita primeiro a sua rabada, deixa ela bem douradinha. Tem que fritar dos dois lados. Olha esse barulhinho. Ah, que delícia. Meu Deus. Selou dos dois lados. Deixe os seus legumes picadinhos. Agora vamos acrescentar uma cebola grande, bem picadinha. Dá uma leve douradinha. Acrescenta o seu salsão com a cenoura picadinhos também. Dá uma mexidinha. Batatinha, se quiser a batata normal e picar pequenininho, pode também. Aqui eu coloquei um tomate. Uma colher bem generosa de alho picadinho, que eu amo temperos. Mexe, mexe, mexe. Agora você coloca a rabada todinha dentro da panela. Um limãozinho espremido. Um sachê, gente, eu sei que não faz bem, mas eu amo sachê de carne sazon. Agora você coloca vinho, gente. Coloca vinho, bastante vinho. Dá um golinho na garrafa. Coloca mais um bocadinho de vinho. Isso aí, gente, porque vinho faz bem. Pimenta do reino. Coloca água. Coloca na pressão. Eu esperei mais ou menos, gente, de 20 a 30 minutinhos. E pronto, gente, voilá. Essa rabada linda, maravilhosa, deliciosa, derretendo. Socorro, que delícia. Aí você faz o quê? Faz um arrozinho branco pra acompanhar, gente, porque cai bem. Um arrozinho branco com a rabada derretendo. Nossa Senhora. Uma saladinha de espinafre, pepino, tomate pra acompanhar. E voilá. Temos essa rabada maravilhosa com coentro fresco jogado em cima, derretendo. Meu senhor, minha senhora, vamos fazer essa rabada hoje? Por favor, vamos fazer? Ai, tô com vontade de comer de novo, tô água na boca. Delícia. Quer um pouquinho, gente? Só uma garfadinha? Ui, delícia.